Today we are celebrating our 73rd Republic Day. On every Republic Day, someone asked me a question about the importance of 1950 January 26. This time, my Kunirashmi asked me that question. So this is a humble attempt to give her an explanation. The final sentence of the preamble of Indian Constitution states that on this 26th day of November 1949, we do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution of India. We the people of India waited for another 60 days or more than 60 days. We were waiting for January 26th of 1950 next year. That means that day, January 26th, is that much emotionally involved with the freedom struggle of India. So we took that January 26th as an auspicious occasion to make India a republic, or to declare India as a republic. We know that right from the beginning of the British rule, we the people of India started fighting for independence. In the year 1857, we started our first war of independence, or we waged our first war of independence against the British rule. Thereafter, people of India waged great many battles for independence. But 1929 is quite decisive. In the year 1929, at the Lahore Congress session of International Congress, Jawaharlal Nehru became the president of International Congress at the age of 40. That means, before Nehru, grand old men became the presidents of International Congress. But in the year 1929, Lahore Congress elected Jawaharlal Nehru as the president of International Congress. A young and vibrant Jawaharlal Nehru became the president of International Congress. And that Lahore session of the Congress party took a daring decision. Lahore session of the Congress party declared complete independence as the ultimate motto of Indian National Congress. Or we the people of India claimed complete independence, Purna Swaraj, from British rule. And in order to attain complete independence, Indian National Congress declared civil disobedience, or launched a civil disobedience movement. That was a new approach, a daring approach, an adventurous approach in the freedom struggle of India. Before that, Indian National Congress did not ask or did not stand for complete independence. Indian National Congress just stood for partial independence and domain status. But in the year 1929, at the Lahore Congress session, Indian National Congress declared complete independence as its ultimate aim and launched a civil disobedience movement. And in order to give a shock to the British rule, in order to give a warning to the British Empire, Indian National Congress decided to celebrate January 26 of 1930 as a symbolic Independence Day of India, and International Congress celebrated 1930 January 26 as a symbolic Independence Day of India. Freedom fighters were arrested and tortured by the British police, and British decided to suppress civil disobedience movement with an iron hand. They tried to suppress civil disobedience movement quite ruthlessly, but civil disobedience movement and Purna Swaraj sent a message to the whole nation, and International Congress and the freedom movement was not able to withdraw from the daring decision, and that ultimately culminated in the independence of our nation. So that day, January 26, is historically important, and we are emotionally acquainted with that day. So naturally, when the Constituent Assembly adopted and enacted Constitution on 26th of November 1949, we waited for another 60 days to declare India as a republic. Then another question asked by Dr. Kunjalakshmi is that what is the difference between being a republic and being independent? Great Britain is independent. It's a sovereign, democratic, independent country. But India is sovereign, democratic, independent, and republic. So that means there is a difference between being independent and being a republic, and being democratic and being a republic. Being republic means the head of the nation will be an elected personality, the head of our nation. President of India is an elected person. But in Great Britain, even though Great Britain is sovereign, democratic and independent, the head of the nation is Queen Elizabeth. Or monarchy, even though it is a symbolic ornamental position, it is still there. That monarchy, that means head of the nation is not an elected person. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is independent and sovereign, but Saudi Arabia is not a republic. To be a republic, head of the nation must be an elected person. A country, even though a country can be democratic, a country can remain a monarchy. That is happening in Great Britain. In Great Britain, democracy is prevailing, but a symbolic position is there as the head of the nation. Today, our national daily Hindu, in its editorial page, asked a question: why Republic Day is celebrated? I am reading the final paragraph of that article. A republic must at the very least have perpetually vigilant citizens. Only in a republic we can see citizens. In a monarchy, there are only subjects. In British India, there were no citizens. But in India, in the Republic of India, we are citizens. So, we have to be perpetually, continuously vigilant to safeguard the principles envisaged in our constitution. We have to act as watchdogs, monitor our representatives, and retain the right to contest any law or policy made on their behalf. Laws are made on our behalf, for us. So we must have, or we must maintain our right to question the laws made on our behalf. By going beyond mere counting of heads, the term republic brings free public discussion to our democratic constitution. Republic also brings a novel idea of public discussion to our democratic constitution. It is not a counting of heads. It is not a matter of numbers. But in a republic, public discussion must be made possible. It gives depth to our democracy. This public discussion makes depth to our democracy. In the absence of public discussion, we are risking the spirit of our republic. We cannot call ourselves as republicans. The term republic brings free public discussion to our democratic constitution. It gives depth to our democracy. It is mandatory that decisions taken by the representatives of the people be properly deliberated, remain open to scrutiny. That means our representatives are taking decision for us. But those decisions must undergo a thought process, must be deliberated, must be discussed threadbare, remain open to scrutiny. Every decision, every law enacted by our representatives must be open to scrutiny and be publicly, legally contested even after they have been made. That means even if a law is made in a republic, we can question it, we can legally contest it publicly, we can subject it to scrutiny. That means once a law, if it is made, it becomes the law of the land. It becomes unquestionable. These type of things are undemocratic and not in tune with the spirit of our republic. So, I am concluding. On this 73rd Republic Day, we can be more vigilant. We can be more interactive. We can be more vibrant. We can be more active in safeguarding the principles envisaged in our constitution. We can be more daring in safeguarding the spirit of the Republic of India. Thank you.